So this is my 85 litre tub. It's just a plastic tub. They use them for watering horses, you know, giving water to horses and livestock. And I'm not going to use it for livestock. I'm going to use it to keep some shrimp in. Now I bought a bag from home and it's got some Ramshorn snails in. It hasn't got any other snails, just well, hopefully just got Ramshorn snails. Now in the bag itself it's got a little bit of duckweed, which I'm not keen on. It's got some of this stuff which is either floating jenny or it's one of the plants, the aquatic plants, and I've grown it at home. I've done you have to watch my videos where I propagate different plants, and this is water wisteria here, and that's growing on a stem and it's got a bit of root on it. It's floating. There's a bit of this which is the trident Java fern. You can see there's a root on it and a little baby plant on the end of that growing, so that's a bit of that. Put that around there. A bit more water wisteria. It will grow a different shaped leaf eventually. There's a bit more of that. And then there's some spangles, which is it's a floating plant. It's a dwarf spangle, or I can't remember what the Latin on it is. There's a different name for it. It'll come back to me. I'll tell you another time. And then there's quite a bit of that, which is good. I've ordered some more floating plants online as well to go with these ones, like red router, dwarf lettuce, water lettuce, and some other different things. And then this one, it's floating at the minute, but it might sink. And that one is another type of waterweed that I propagated at home. It was in my snail tank, I think. That there's a bit of Java fern as well. So yes, there's all different sorts. Some floating and there's some other waterweed, and it'll all add to the shrimp tank that I'm making. So this is what this will be. It'll be a shrimp tank, and it will have probably cherry shrimp in, or some different coloured shrimp, and it'll also have perhaps some guppies, platies, mollies or swordtails in here as well when it warms up a little bit more. It's a little bit cold still. There's also some Ramshorn snails that I've just dumped in. There's some blue ones and some pink ones, and that's what's going in for now. And it's the start of the setup for the cherry shrimp and the small fish, some small fish as well. I'm going to try and get out all this duckweed because I'm not a massive fan, although it helps with shrimp and things. Don't really want duckweed. I don't mind the spangles, the other plants, but I'm not a fan of the duckweed if I can help it. It does help on the nitrates, to reduce nitrates, and it does help to feed the fish. So in my goldfish tank it's got some fish, some duckweed as fish food, and the goldfish and the comets and all that sort of thing, they do eat it. I've got them some floating pellets coming, but for now they're just eating duckweed. And this is my new tub, which will be shrimp and other small fish. Just had to put that little glass pebble back into the fountain just to stop it spraying too much. Yeah, there you go, cheers. New shrimp tank.